Wow, okay. This is not in response to anyone really talking about it because I don't really believe that too many people were too interested in yesterday's video. Um, First off, I'm sorry this isn't being uploaded at the normal time. That's my fault. I wasn't able to wake up and on time, and the processing took a bit longer. I had it, and I was going to get it uploaded about an hour late, but it ended up actually re-rendering. And when I went to go cancel that and move the actual file, it deleted the file, so I wasn't able to get the video that I was making up. But in a way, I kind of feel like I'm glad that happened because I just watched a video talking about something. I need to mess with the camera. Give me a second. So I need to talk about something that's been going on YouTube for quite a while and how it could affect me in the future. And I just want to sort of clear the air now when it comes to that. So, for those of you who don't fully know, I just helped my little brother launch his first YouTube channel. Well, his second YouTube channel. He already had one. And I told him I would help him out making videos and I would let him use this office space that I've set up to make said videos. It completely slipped my mind that this was a thing that was happening on YouTube, but I remembered it now. Because I was just watching a video talking about it. There was another person that was sent to jail for doing stuff with the children. And I want to make this clear and simple. So if anybody goes later on into the future and say it's still going on, the channel, they know the full story and they know I answered this as fast as I possibly could before any of this happened, so you know my intentions when it comes to that channel. First off, in no way, and I'm only saying this because it's become such a big thing, I just want to make sure that I get my intentions clear and out of the gate. This is not my channel. In fact, I have had many thoughts about just ending it, just in case anybody thought that was the case. But this is his channel. This is his channel, and I will let him control the content that goes up. That first video, that was me. I told him, you should introduce yourself, you should let the audience know. But I never forced anything on him, and I never made him do anything. But that's the thing that people are worried about, especially now when it comes to YouTube, because there are so many people who come on here just to make a quick buck. And one of the easiest ways to make a quick buck on YouTube is to have a child channel, a channel dedicated and targeted towards children. You have all these different people who have millions of subscribers, and that's all based on kids. There's even things in Walmart now. There's things that will have this kid YouTuber's face on it, endorsing the product, because it's now starting to become a thing to sell to, kids make money. I never see YouTube as that, whether it be my channel or whether it be anybody else's. I don't know his intentions. I do not know my little brother's intentions, but I do know that he wanted to make a video. And he wanted to make videos. And he wanted to make it on a channel. And I fully support that. I feel, because it's helped my life, it should be able to help his. I will also let you know that I constantly make sure that my brother is decent in the videos. I will never make him do anything he doesn't feel comfortable with, but I will also try to make sure that he's not doing anything that would warrant any behaviors from older adults that would make him want to watch for completely different reasons. I am not in that market. I am not trying to get into that market. Any videos that I deem would affect that market, I will immediately delete and I will immediately get rid of. And that is because I frankly do not want my little brother to be a part of that. That is my honest opinion on the matter. It's not even a thing, you know? If I find out at some point that there is an older adult male that is looking at my little brother that way, then I will immediately, and I mean immediately, find a way to get him off of the platform in any way, shape, or form, because my brother is not that type of kid, okay? He's not. I mean, no kid's that type of kid. And to think that there are people on here that will take somebody who wants to just, you know, make himself happier, you know, somebody who's super emotional and able to get his emotions out through something like this, like I did when I was a kid, that is disgusting, disturbing, and appalling. Very, very disgusting, disturbing, and appalling. And there was even already a moment, because my brother doesn't know what's decent or indecent, you know? So there were moments where he would, like, yank up his pants and all that while talking, and I immediately threw out that take. Because I know I'm not affected by that, because he's my brother, and my love for him is way different than any love that any other person can feel for someone like that. That is not my intention, but I know other people can take it that way. So I immediately took out the footage and I told him, don't do that. That is the type of thing that I'm talking about. I would never make him, you know, get naked for a video. I would never make him lose any portion of his clothing for a video. I wouldn't make him do anything like that. And I mean, that's just common sense in my honest opinion. I feel that needs to be put out there right away, that's not the point of the channel, and it's for his safety and his health that I will be the one monitoring it. And that's sort of what I was worried about, and what my family was worried about when he was making videos on his own, because my mother knows that she cannot control what he does on his tablet. And when I saw his videos, I saw there was, you know, he's just making these, he doesn't know what he's doing. You know, certain videos that would have angles that are off or whatever. You could barely hear him in any of the videos. It was sort of like the, you know, the IMG files that you would see randomly on YouTube. Those things where it's like sometimes it's like he didn't even mean to record himself, but you know, it's weird like that. But I saw that as something's going to happen at one point, you know? Something's going to slip. He doesn't fully know things. You know, like, I you have to understand that the boys like that, little boys, do not understand where certain ideas lay and what people would find, you know, forward, I guess, is the right word to say. And these disgusting men will misinterpret things as sort of showmanship in a way. So, me and his brother, mother, me and our mother, said we need somebody to make sure that doesn't happen. That he doesn't attract people like that. And that if that happens, we can immediately find out who it is and report them to the authorities. I'm going to say this again as straightforward as I possibly can. I am not trying to do any of that to my family. And I mean, I know how the internet reacts to things, and I know how they feel about like children channels. Some people just don't even want them on the platform anymore because it just draws towards these things. And you know that there's the whole YouTube adpocalypse 2.0 starting up because of this thing. And frankly, I can understand that, but there still needs to be a place for people like him, you know, people like Tyler. He needs a place to do that because he does want to make videos on YouTube. Um, so I feel like it would be a bad thing to do just to keep him off of the platform. Uh, you know, because it helps him in a way. So I want to help cultivate that. But I still understand the need to reassure people that this is not my intent. Because especially nowadays, you will see people all over the YouTube, the YouTube on news channels and all that, where they are abusing sexually and physically their small children, and that's not okay. And I condemn every single one of them. And to think that any person could even so much as, you know, do that to their own child is dumbfounding to me. So I just wanted to make sure to get that point clear across. I am not doing this and for like that sort of crowd, and I am definitely not going to abuse that kid in any way. And another thing, that first video, it was not scripted. I did not make any script for it. He sounded scripted. He sounded like he was reading off a script. That was mostly because I was telling him, you know, this is how an introduction is usually done. And he kept trying to pull that out of his memory, you know, like that sort of thing. So he sounded a bit robotic in that. That was not because there was a script. He was not reading a script. He was not doing anything like that. I'm not controlling his channel in no way, shape, or form. In fact, I was telling him I was going to upload the videos at 3 o'clock, and his first response to that was I needed it at 3:30 because I get out of school at 3:10. And I immediately went, sure thing, I'll move it to 3:30. That was how it went. Because it's not my channel. It's his channel. That's what he controls. Any content that he wants to do, he controls. You know, he said that he wanted to do FNAF World. He said he wanted to do Minecraft, and he said he wanted to do Roblox videos. I don't like Roblox. I'm just doing the last Minecraft season now because I really just want to get that game out of the way. And FNAF World, I didn't even fully remember that existed. I didn't even know it was still up, you know, like that sort of thing. I'm not controlling what he does, and I'm not using him for views. I'm not using him for money. I'm not using him for anything. That is his channel. This is what he does. So to anybody who even assumes that I am in there for the money or I'm there for the wrong crowds, I am not, and I'm not supporting any of those wrong crowds. In fact, I wish they would all be put away. He's my brother. I would never think of him like that. I would never think of him as a way to earn income. And to think that would be absolutely absurd. So, with that out of the way, I hope you understand why I said this. Like I said, I was going to upload a different video. In fact, I was going to upload 2 different videos. But then I seen this and I went, dang it, the people are going to think this. People are going to think this if I don't act on it. So that's what I'm doing. I just want him to have his own channel. I want him to be able to, you know, express himself like I did when I was 13. And he's like 5 years younger. So, you know, that's going to be a bit hard when you're not fully there yet. In fact, I wasn't fully there yet when I was 13. He'd think he's going to be doing it at 8. Like, I want to make sure that he's able to do whatever he wants and have the backing to keep him going. I'm glad I didn't do anything stupid at 13, because I would still attract those crowds. So, I mean, I hope none of you think of that. I'm putting this on my channel just because I don't want it to be on his. Because that's my voice, is not his voice. But just letting you know, that is where I stand on this issue, and there is nothing changing my mind. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Next video is going to be a bit less heavy, but I wanted to make sure this is out there. Okay. See you tomorrow.